Rockstar Games tends to make games that are addictive, innovative, and most of all, controversial. One of the most controversial and highly requested sequels that they have is
Manhunt. They're after you. You're the prey in a deadly game. You must do anything to survive. Can you stop the hunt before you are taken down? Manhunt.
Manhunt is a controversial stealth-based psychological horror video game that was developed by Rockstar Games and released in 2003 for the PlayStation 2 and later for the Xbox and PC. In Manhunt, players assume the role of James Earl Cash, who is a death row inmate who is unexpectedly spared from execution by a mysterious director known as Lionel Starkweather. Cash is forced to participate in a series of brutal snuff films where he must carry out various violent executions in order to survive. The gameplay revolves around stealth and strategic execution of enemies. Cash is equipped with various weapons such as plastic bags, shards of glass, baseball bats, and more. The game encourages players to stay hidden, plan their next moves carefully, and execute enemies with different levels of violence. This ranges from quiet and non-lethal to brutal and gory. The tone is dark and disturbing. It's emphasizing the nature of the snuff films and the psychological torment inflicted on Cash. The atmosphere is gritty and unsettling, with the game's environments ranging from abandoned urban areas to run-down neighborhoods. Due to its explicit violence and mature themes, Manhunt attracted significant controversy upon its release. It was criticized for its portrayal of extreme violence and the potential impact it could have on players, particularly due to the interactive nature of the killings. The game was banned or faced restrictions in several countries. Despite the controversy, Manhunt gained a cult following and received praise for its unique concept, atmospheric presentation, and tense gameplay, and even spawned a sequel.
We can make a sequel, Cash!
Released in 2007 for the PlayStation 2, PSP, PC, and even for the Nintendo Wii. The game follows Daniel Lamb, a mental patient suffering from amnesia, and Leo Casper, a sociopathic assassin who guides Daniel in his journey. The story revolves around their attempts to escape from the asylum and unravel the secrets surrounding their identities. Similar to the original game, Manhunt 2 focuses on stealth and executing enemies with various weapons. The gameplay mechanics involve sneaking through different environments, avoiding detection by enemies, and using a range of improvised weapons to eliminate them. Players can choose between different execution styles, including quiet and non-lethal takedowns, or more brutal and gory methods, like before. Manhunt 2 faced significant controversy and censorship due to its extreme violence and graphic content. It was originally given an adults-only rating by the Entertainment Software Rating Board, which resulted in the game being banned from release on certain platforms. Rockstar Games then made modifications to the game, resulting in a less graphic version that received an M4 Mature rating from the Entertainment Software Rating Board, allowing it to be released. Despite the controversy, Manhunt 2 received mixed reviews from critics and players. While some praised its darkness, atmosphere, tense gameplay, and engaging story, others felt that the game's violence overshadowed its other qualities. Manhunt faced significant controversy and censorship in several countries, leading to bans or restricted releases. In Australia, it was classified as refused classification. a classification category referring to films, computer games, and publications that cannot be sold, hired, advertised, or legally imported into Australia. This was because of a high-impact violence involving torture. The game was banned outright in Germany, Malaysia, New Zealand, and South Korea. So where is Manhunt 3? While controversy surrounding the Manhunt series, particularly its extreme violence, was a factor in its reception and regulatory issues, it is unclear whether controversy directly led to the decision to not create a Manhunt 3 game. The controversy surrounding the first two games did play a role in their release restrictions and censorship in certain countries. And it also generated considerable media attention and public debate. However, there has been no official news from Rockstar Games canceling the series or reviving it, just like the game Bully. It can be revived at any time, especially after the success of Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar is more than likely working on or planning on doing a Manhunt revival due to the request of Bully and Manhunt's return from the fans. For now, it is just a waiting game. How did you feel about this game? Do you agree that it was way too violent? Does it deserve a sequel? Let us know. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to help our channel grow. This video is part of our Lost Games series, where we speak about fan favorite gems like this one and many others that deserve a remake and or sequel. Plus, check out our other videos like gaming conspiracies or gaming history and more at Game Circle TV.